on as the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here's Ellington. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They begin the drive with Jennings on the ground. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
I tell you, you look around the college football landscape, and there's some really good running backs this year. The draft projections really littered with that crop of players, and we've got a couple of them in our game here this afternoon.
And I'm glad that you pointed that out, partner, because we always talk about the guys who throw the football and the guys who catch the ball, but the runners are still vital, and that was a pretty good run right there. A good illustration of what he can do, and they're counting on those kind of runs to help them win their conference, because you and I both know that's the best.
And I think he's going to go. They're
I'm the best in the game. I'm the best in the game.
And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A great effort there. 79 yards. And the Gators have taken the early lead.
For the extra point.
Both sides of the football in sync early. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Complete.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Washington now out of the gun. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
20-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
23-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Collier looking here for Smith downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Ellington. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Jennings. And he is in. Touchdown Gators. From 17 yards out. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And the fake extra point.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. They find some open field here. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for him.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offense.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Well, I'm not even doing anything.
I'm
not even
that's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
It smells terrible.
The Trojans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
I am not making you laugh. You're making
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. And he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way.
Let's go.
And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Like
we are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
28. Trojans.
No. There was only one gun that I took of yours. There was only one gun. I even let you have it.
About set to take over here.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun.
I'm playing Madden right now.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game,
I know y'all ain't talking. Y'all be burping and farting
making
too.
Adjustments. If you try and wait until the half,
so don't come at me.
Probably too late. They need to get going right here.
On first, here's Washington. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Flynn looking to get it to Ward. Intercepted. Picked off at the 35. The 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. It's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, it didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
To throw again. Flynn throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Flynn. Now he's forced out left. He'll have a first down past the 40. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
A first down carry here for Charles. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the 48-yard line.
Not franchise.
Back to throw. Flynn. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington.
I'm not a leprechaun. I'm not Robbie.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
Ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Off play action. Flynn going deep for Walker. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Give him 30 yards there.
These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. And there's an example right there that we just saw. Now, let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense, or does it?
Well, it still does, Brandon, because NFL offenses, while they're continuing to embrace what the colleges are giving them more and more, they're still not playing as fast as
for the last time. I'm not a leprechaun. I'm not Robbie.
Game more than NFL offenses will. They'll take a few more chances in what they're doing. Maybe try and isolate their star player a little bit better. Yeah, there's still some differences in what we're seeing. But for me, speed and pace of play for college offenses still ahead of what we see in the NFL.
To throw on 2nd down. Flynn to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, but now it's 3rd and goal.
This defense has been very disruptive early on. Of course, another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
The beginning of 2020.
That's caught. Touchdown, USC. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And his guys are able to get a score back.
The scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life. It's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this.
They'll going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football.
Gators 36, Trojans 7.
Not you. Not you. Okay, Drake, not you.
So now following the USC touchdown, on is the kick team to send this one away.
I'm not Irish.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Pass the ball.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. On 1st and 10. Collier. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Tackle me out.
Maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think...
A package from my grandfather came this morning, right? But none of my packages still didn't show up. Only 2 of them came. Got 10 more to go, and
if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The Gators now with a 1st and 10.
The funny thing is, it says
On
they
the
were
ground,
delivered,
Ellington.
but I checked the mailbox. None of them
Stop shy of the 45 despite some powerful running.
So they either put my packages somewhere in a different mailbox.
We reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season.
Gators 36, Trojans 7.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
I'll keep following until I get my package. This ain't right. Plus, I got... Derek, I'm going to hit you in the head with my controller. Shut up. No. And plus, I got 2 more packages coming on February 2nd.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments. Kind of the
next time I see you, I'm smacking you on the controller.
Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. That play right there, Charles, that is a prime example of why Coach O'Brien likes this young quarterback on the field, his ability to scramble.
And you talk about the ability to scramble, move his feet, quarterback run plays.
And he is in. Touchdown Gators. DeMarcus Jennings, his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Now this will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
11 yards there, first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Flynn looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And incomplete on the deep ball. Cooper was the target there. That'll bring up second down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Flynn.
Flynn's pass intended
from the snap. He certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Flynn, and that's incomplete.
Flynn's pass intended for number 10.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he'll only get this back to the 15-yard line. So that decision's going to cost him 5 yards.
15-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. Operating from the gun. Collier. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Throwing on first down. Collier airing it out deep for Smith. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way down to the 9. And they rattle off a big one. 41 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, Collier looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
The incomplete pass there, and you think about the quarterback position in college football. Kind of seems like once you get a guy developed, his 4 years are up just like that. He's off to the NFL. So what we're seeing here, a first ever college start at the quarterback position. How hard is it to win with someone who is unproven like that?
It's always hard. Now, we've seen guys do it, but to me, they're few and far between because the teams that don't have returning starters at that position, or at least guys that saw significant action and can handle the pressure a little bit, you got to put them a little bit of a notch below everyone else because in high school, those guys can get by on raw talent. It's harder to do that on the college level. And sometimes pride wins, doesn't it? Because, yes, they're getting steamrolled here right now. They're down big, and they're going to try a fake field goal against them. Yeah, I'm not supposed to root, but good for them for stopping that one and showing that they haven't given up on this game.
Yeah, I just can't believe, though, that they tried the fake with this wide of a margin up that big. But like you said, kudos to the D.
Yeah, if the blood wasn't bad before,
it is now.
It might have started that way now.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Flynn over the middle, complete. That's Gonzalez. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
The USC punter out there now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Ellington now to return it. 54 yards on the punt there, 15 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. 1st and 10, Florida. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is in. Touchdown Gators. Scampering home from 19 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on. As we saw right there, they've got a quarterback that, well, yes, he can throw it.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Looking to throw on second down. Flynn. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
This complete to the tight end, Clay. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
For USC.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsau? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Tell us, stretch this thing out a little bit.
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They moved the ball over 50 50 yards between this play and the last one. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was that.
And he is in. Touchdown Gators. Their mobile, agile quarterback with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense is running away with this one. Well, Charles, he's already proven that all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more. More complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
At the 46-yard line.
On first down, Flynn. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and now it's second down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Back to the air on second down. Flynn, and he comes back with one complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Screen pass to Charles. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
24.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
From the gun on third down. Flynn. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll start with the option. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Beating him
him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down.
49-yard line.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. 18 more yards there and another first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. They'll run the option left. And he's brought down. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down.
First down. First down and goal to go.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he is in. Touchdown Gators. It's their cornerback taking it in. And this offense continues to pour it on.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off.
This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys. On the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this to Ward. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Today's final score, Gators 66, Trojans 7.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing.
What are these dishes doing at my feet? Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster. And boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I got to tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only going to lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to, what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Oh, this whole thing again? Are you dumb? Yeah, I didn't take anything from you. Your body took it from you. Look, Tommy, I'm sorry.
No. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
Jumping fiddlesticks.
This college football season has been a fun and wild one, and we are now down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This afternoon, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Michigan State Spartans taking on the Florida Gators. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. Well, he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
The Gators now with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Jennings. He can't get him down. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Gators have taken the early lead.
Mitchell Ray for the extra point.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off.
Guys, I'll be right back. I'll go downstairs.
Makes this about 5 yards deep, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
First and 10 now for the Spartans. They'll run on first down. It's Young, and from the 25 they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw on second down. Wade on the left side. He's got it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, it's Young. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Wade in the gun. Now it's straight. He loses the football. It's going the other way. Look at the big man rumble. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive back.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The quick slant caught.
Conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 or the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. On first and 10, Wade, and takes it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Looking downfield for Jones. It's caught at the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. Zalante Jones, 58 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat, and I just remember as a player. I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. He will not be throwing to start out as they begin on the ground. A gain of 3, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Big play there. 51 yards. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further.
Ray for the extra point.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touch. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 23.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. First carry of the ball game now. C.J. Anderson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Wade.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Taken in at the 22. Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. This is Ellington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Lincoln Smith, 46 yards.
And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. We discussed how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, he has done that. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score. Gators 28, Spartans 7.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the...
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And this is taken at the 23. A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the...
I'm back.
Florida offense, they've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Lincoln Smith, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. Now he's having a nice little, and he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Off the play fake. Wade can't get away, and he's taken down.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and it. In a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. To throw on 3rd down. Wade. And the pressure gets to him again. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. It took too long.
Ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Here's the option. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a 1st down. It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? When you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. If the assignment gets mixed up, that's the end result.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
He's going to keep this again. And he is in. Touchdown Gators. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. He's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its play. Pressure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the
It's like he literally threw me the ball.
game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he will step out of the bag. So what a mistake there. And a 2-point try will be unsuccessful.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now as a quarterback, nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And as the defense have it, they do, says the referee. We're going the other way. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Ellington. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be 2nd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. They'll try to run this one in, and he is in. Touchdown Gators. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
as his guys continue to pour it on.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession.
You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing on first down. Wade looking left side and has got a man. That's Young. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Michigan State now with a 1st and 10.
A final shot before break. Wade is going to float this over the middle deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we're at halftime, and it's been all Gators thus far.
Gators 57, Spartans 7.
On, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. On first down, Wade. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun, Wade. They're going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 50.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles. Thus,
who's calling now? Shut your mouth, fool.
the incompletion.
Let's do this.
Oh!
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
So they wound up passing on a long field goal try, but that works out for him really well. That one's down inside the 5-yard line.
And it's risky. In the end zone, the net result not worth it, but there, I think worth it. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Looking to throw on second down. Collier. And oh, that is going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Man, this is ridiculous, man.
So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last for
a long time. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball.
He tried to catch him with one hand. Wait, it looked like he blocked it.
You're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
This is brought in at the 21. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. And they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Looking here for Smith downfield. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Lincoln Smith, 52 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. What a game that he has had throwing the football. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And a fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This is Young on the carry. Fights through and now a crease. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Anderson.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Operating from the gun, Wayne. And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 8.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
The Michigan State punt team comes on.
He's been terrific so far.
Kiana, you can change your character when it says shop and locker. I was just trying to help. Jeez. No, the heck I don't. No, I don't. I wasn't even saying anything about. You know what? I haven't said anything like that. Y'all just assuming things. I hate when people assume shit. And for the last time, I didn't say I wanted to see it, you freaking rat face. Oh my god. I said I didn't want to see. You know what? You know what?
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian.
Oh, my God. I'll be back. You shut up, you loser. Ass face. Alright, how about y'all don't come back?
send the bills out. They can't send the money. Send the bill. I just put the useless stuff on my hand when I got out of the truck outside. I got. You need to wash your hands. I use disinfect. You don't carry yours with you. Yes, I do carry mine with me. I have two. Oh, you do carry? Well, when you come out of, yeah, one of these things is for you down there. For your insurance. Insurance for you. Yeah, my people, the hell they waiting on like sending me my money, my check. You finished in there? Yeah. Oh. That only one box out there? Yeah. I didn't know it was out. I didn't know it was in front of the door. To what's her name? Knocked on the door. Yeah. That must be the heater. That ain't everything I order. Whatever happened to that what you call the letter O?
I don't know.
And whatever happened to all my colors? I had 3 colors. Now I can't find now one of them. Up here. Now I ain't got now.
Yes. Croissants.
Yeah, I ain't got it. Oh.
Ooh. Well, that's a lot of stuff.
What the hell they waiting on my? I know red hell they better send me my check.
They better send me my packages. I was tired of waiting for them.
I ain't no call them nothing. I'm gonna tell them people to send me my money back. Y'all ain't got stuff. Put my money back on my card. Now I can't find the silver. Oh.
turkey bacon. I've been back, and I'm not a monkey. No, I'm not. Just because I climbed trees when I was younger doesn't mean I'm a monkey. No, I'm not. What should I play now after this game? Spider and Dom, y'all want me to join y'all or no? Well, Spider, do you want me to join y'all or no? I mean, I do, but right now I'm just wiping stuff down and putting it away, so it might take me a couple minutes. I'm not you, okay? Granny, where you put the chicken?
I'm gonna make some. You gonna make some fried? You want some fried chicken, huh?
I like it baked. I want baked chicken.
Right.
Spicy baked chicken. Yeah.
Barbecue it then. Ain't got no barbecue sauce. You wanna go straight? No, I know you ain't wanna go nowhere.
Granny, we have hot sauce. We don't need barbecue sauce. Tomorrow I'm getting Chinese food.
This what it cost. Oh shoot. Oh man.
Granny, let me see. Let me see.
Oh crap.
There's something in here.
It's a bill problem.
I don't know what's in this.
There's a bill, the magazine. One.
Wait,
Call on people, cut them out.
how many minutes do I have left?
Million punters with their
right
kicking
there.
and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football, they're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Final minute now of the third quarter. Now a handoff looking right. Room here to run. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw on 2nd down. Collier airing it out deep for Smith. That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Lincoln Smith, 72 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. This is really something for a guy who... And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he will not make it to the goal line. It's his...
Like I want. Yeah, it needs AAA batteries. 3.
I got 2 pairs. You want a pair of them?
No. Granted, I'm young. Why would I wear? Why would I wear those?
Young people wear suspenders.
Yeah, nerds. I ain't no nerd. Hey, Spider, that was Drake. That was dead. That was dead. Yeah, that was dead. I don't have a problem with nerds, and I never said I didn't want to be smart. I just have a problem with wearing suspenders. I don't need to be wearing suspenders to be smart. I already wiped that down. I forgot the croissants. Wait, how many croissants are in here? Only 6, really? I'm okay with that. I already wiped this down.
I want to kick that. I want to send this back and kick their ass. Look at this here. How much y'all pay for this thing?
Want another one?
It look like it got to be hooked in the wall. Oh, that's good for the bathroom, y'all. Cause you in there sometimes be cold. That is good for the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Take it in the bathroom and see what. That one time, okay, think about that, yeah. A little skip.
Freshly squeezed lemon juice. Lemon juice.
Little cut.
Mac and cheese. Yeah. Mac and cheese is good. Mac and cheese is good. Oh, these are. Oh, it's these? Oh, no, I definitely want to try these. Granny, cover your mouth. No, don't even say you are, because you have your hands on that. No, you did it. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more things to write down. Oh, wait, no. I forgot the 3 waters. Spider, what in the world are you watching? Drake, what in the world are you watching? Scrub a dub dub. Scrub a dub dub. Scrub a dub dub. Scrub a dub dub. Dub.
Oh, Lord. Look how many batteries go in that thing. Y'all if I got in no battery up there? Y'all
Huh?
look up there and see if I got in the battery fit this. I think you need 3. How many need?
It needs, yeah, 3.
Is it up there?
What, double A?
Yeah. Over there, y'all. Up there.
You be putting your batteries everywhere. Yeah, you got 4.
That's come with their own battery.
Now I just need to wipe this down too. No! Drake, don't push the button! Now you need to wipe down the water. One more and then I can go back to finishing the game and then get my Fortnite.
crazy.
Granny, do I put these in the freezer?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, what else do I should put up here? I'll put the pistachios. Granny, I'm putting the peanuts and pistachios up here.
Put that thing out there, somebody had this shit and gone. You gonna cook the chicken? You know what?
I'm gonna have me some soup.
I thought you said you gonna eat chicken.
Yeah, but I changed my mind.
That thing wasn't like that and
Wait, didn't I have the last two yesterday? Yeah, I had the last two yesterday. I don't even know.
they just need a battery too.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to dumpster. I had to put stuff away. I wonder what Katura's doing. I'm gonna finish this game, then we're gonna get on Fortnite.
for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Back now here on EA Sports. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The offense on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Wade. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to it. It's a very nice play.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Now he's forced out right. He'll try and run it. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, Wade, and that will be incomplete. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. I gotta tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, key decisions, no matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it. They've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock. When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right.
Then how about this, a fake? And this is caught, and the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. The fake punt gets him 10, and that changes things as they've got a first down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Elements, and he is in. Touchdown Gators. Their mobile quarterback. His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys can continue to put this one out of reach.
I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
This taken in about 4 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Wayne. That'll be taken in by Anderson. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Back to throw. Wayne. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Michigan State punter out there now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Here's Ellington. Fights loose and shedding his way forward. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. They'll run on 1st down. Jennings shedding the tackle. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Inside the 25. 46 yards on the play.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he is in. Touchdown Gators. A 23-yard run. As his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time with just punting the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
37. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 11.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Completes it to Dixon.
So on the strength of 5 touchdown passes from their junior quarterback, the Florida Gators are moving on to play for a national championship.
You're on, Rocky? Yeah. I'm out of... You know what? Next person that calls me leprechaun, I'm gonna curse you out. Okay, let's see. all y'all can go fuck yourselves.
You alright?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. That wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks.
Who rained on your parade, Little Miss Sunshine?
I am not in the mood for this right now.
It's because you're not playing, I take it.
Like I haven't had a bad enough day already. Now I have to deal with you.
I know you upset. But that dude Tommy's your brother. And brothers should always have each other's backs. And wipe that sourpuss look off your face. It's game time.
What you morons.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium.